Good morning. It's Lisa with Ink and Inspirations. Oh, Carol, that's freezing. Thanks for checking in. I have been meaning to message you and see how you're doing. We missed you at our team meeting. Okay, so I'm going to give everybody just a few seconds to pop in. I came on about a minute early. Um, I woke up with I shouldn't say slight, a mild case of vertigo this morning. So I'm not going to show my face and try not to do any abrupt movements. So welcome if you're here. Please say hello in the comments. I know Carol is on YouTube. Hi, Diane. Good afternoon. Yes. And anyway, say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. So glad to be here. And I'm going to get started. Again, I'm Lisa Brown with Ink and Inspirations, and today I am showing you my April card kit that you will get free with a $50 or more purchase before tax and shipping during April. Okay, so I've tried doing my Make and Take kits several ways now, and with our travel schedule and people coming and visiting up here in Missouri, I'm going to try this once a month thing where I can just be prepared for it ahead of time. Okay. So anyway, all of you out there, I'd love to share this card kit with you. You know, you do get all the cut pieces or punched pieces without any stamping. That is against Stampin' Up! Policy to send stamped images. So anyway, we're going to get started here. These are the three types of cards we're going to be doing in the card kits. There may be different designer papers. I'm just trying to make the most use of our papers. Hi, Karen. Hi, Patty. So anyway, let's get started. I'm going to put my host code up here real quick. So if you'll use that host code with that order, that's very helpful for me. And we'll get it going. Okay, I'll get your kit ready. You should get them by the end of the month. If you don't order till the end of the month, it may be a week or so after. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, you ready? Okay, so let's see. Also, one more reminder, if you're not on my mailing list, you can sign up and get a free online class for simply stamped cards that you can use the design for so many different cards that you can make. Okay, because you know what, like I'll show you today, once you have the basic design, you can make so many different cards. Okay, so that's what I'm hoping to help you with, and this is the link. If you want to take a screenshot of that, you'll get a free online class and then get weekly emails from me. Okay, let's get started here. I'm going to move that off of there, and here we go. Okay, so the first card we're going to make is this pocket card. Okay, and so I'm going to show you how the kit will come in the mail. I stamped my sentiment down at the bottom of the insert there. And I'm going to try not to move too abruptly. If you weren't here at the start, I mentioned that I awoke this morning with a mild case of vertigo. So as long as I don't make any abrupt movements, I'm good. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm using our Pale Papaya that's leaving, one of our end colors, and it's 4¼ by 11, scored at 1.5 and 5.5. Okay, so this is already scored for you. This will fold up like this, and then this 1.5-inch score will be folded down. I told Jackie, I said, you know, I'm going to try to do my live and see how it goes. And like I said, if I don't make abrupt movements with my head or walking around, I'm good. Okay, so now we have a piece of the designer paper cut at 3¾ by 4. These are all the pieces that come in the kit. Okay, and this is from that is it Flowers and More, the return in the mini catalog, the big stack. Okay, And I'm going to glue that just right there. So I just opened a new bottle of glue so I wouldn't be fighting with it. I'm down to the end of that other one, but I know if you're like me, you're going to want to use it, all the way to the end. Sometimes I'll unscrew the bottom and try to get it out of there. But I was crafting all afternoon yesterday and used quite a bit of that glue. Okay, so now we have the front of the pocket there, okay? And then we're going to fold this part down to make the little front flap. And I'm going to use Stampin' Seal Plus for that. Now in your kit, when you place your minimum $50 order, your designer papers may vary and your color cardstock may vary according to what designer paper is in there, but the design is all the same and the pieces are cut for you. So now I am going to make the pocket, and I love this kind of card. Y'all know that you can use these to put gift cards in, some cash in, you can put photographs in. In fact, this style of card would be great for Christmas. I'm looking for my silicone sheet and I cannot find it, so I'll just be careful. So I'm putting a strip here. You could use tear and tape. I used tear and tape on some of the ones I made yesterday, and push up here. So when you get your card kit, this is as a thank you from me, and I want you to be creating, okay, and give you ideas that you can recreate. You'll also get an extra little card from me, and I'll have all the details about that on my blog tomorrow. Okay, so now let's see what I want to do. I have another strip of that designer paper, 1 1/4 by 4, that's going to go on that folded down flap. And so here we go. I'm trying to see. Oh, Karen, you're on Facebook. I wanted to be sure I was live there. All right, so that's that. And then for the inner pocket, I have a 3 by 5 1/4 piece of basic white. Thank you, Cindy. And then this other strip that's the same as this coordinating, I cut this 1 by 3, and that you will put just at the top here. See how this is just clean, easy to create cards, but it's fun, and it makes it's so much fun for whoever opens it. Okay, so there we go. You could attach a gift card here, some cash. You can make the pocket will pop open a little bit enough. You could even put candy in there. All right, so then I have a decorative circle punch and a 2-inch circle punch, and this is going to go right here over front. And so to make it easy, I just put a little adhesive here because I know that's where my punch piece is going to go, and I'm going to extend it just a little bit above the top of the pocket there. Okay, all right, and then this will have your sentiment on it. Okay, so mine has sending you smiles for every moment of your special day. And that is from, let's see if I can find it. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't turn too much, y'all. Sorry. Okay, let's see if I can find it's from the Very Best Occasions stamp set. Okay, that's a great set of stamps, sentiment stamps, Very Best Occasions. And I thought I had it out somewhere, but I'm not going to look for it so I don't get dizzy. Okay. All right. So you will stamp your sentiment here. Now this 2-inch circle is also big enough that if you want to put a floral image, a leaf image, or whatever there, you could do that before you glue it on. Okay. So that's what you'll get when you get your packet. It'll create a card like this. As I said, the designer papers may vary. Okay. But it's the same design and you can recreate it over and over again. Okay, so let me put this aside. I'm going to wait to stamp that later. And I'm going to show you another couple of samples using that same pack of designer paper, but different colors. You see? So, I mean, so cool. The designer paper really makes the tone of the card. Okay, that other one to me was more calming, and these are more festive and bright. Okay, so you see these little rhinestone gems here. They are the iridescent pastel gems. You will get 9 of those in your packet. Okay, and then you can choose whatever color you want to use on your projects. Okay. All right. Now let's move on to the next card. And this is a fold. You've probably seen it with the designer paper, but I've done it a little bit different than I've done it before. Okay. So here is the one I showed at the beginning. It's a piece of designer paper. Okay, just like that. Opens up. So cute. A great way to show off the designer paper. Thank you, Karen. And so let's look at what we're going to make here. So I start off with a base of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. This is your base. It's not folded. Okay. And then here is the designer paper. This is what you'll get in your packet. You'll get a piece of designer paper. Again, this is from the, gosh, I'm not going to remember the name of it. It's from the stack of paper that is the host rewards in this catalog that's retiring. Here we go. Design a Daydream. Okay. It's from this stack of papers. I don't know. I haven't checked the availability of this morning, but you can only get this with host rewards. So say if, thanks, Linda. So say if you place an order of at least, I think it's $150 to $180, you probably have enough to get this. Okay. All right. Okay. So here it is, 5 1/4 by 12, and it's scored at 2, 5, and 8. And I will tell you this. First of all, you want to have the top of your paper. This one doesn't have any directionality, but if it does, if there's a different top and bottom, you want to put that way on your scoring tool. Okay. And then the pattern or the side that you want to see the most of should be the side that you score. Okay. So you start 1 1/2, 5, no, 2, sorry, 5 and 8. And then when you fold it, it's a mountain and then a valley and then another mountain. And it should look like that, like an M. Okay. And you see how you see this coordinating print here on the front, but I see most of the leaves here. That's what I wanted. So score it on the side, starting with a 2-inch score at your left, showing that you want to see on your card. Now, when you get your kit, if you place your qualifying order, it will already be scored for you. Okay. So there we go with that. You're also going to get 2 of these die cut labels, and these are from the Something Fancy bundle. Now this bundle is carrying over, but in the new catalog, it will not be sold as a bundle. So right now, if it's still available as a bundle, you can get it for 10% off. In the new catalog, it's going to be sold separately. Okay. All right. So let's get this on. We're going to go ahead and glue this large back side here to the card base. Okay. And I hope I'm thinking and doing this in the right order, but this is the easiest way, I think, to go ahead and do this. Okay. Then you would go ahead and stamp on one of the labels your sentiment. And if you want one on the inside label, you would stamp that first, okay? And then this is going to be glued right here. And I glue mine where it keeps this front flap closed. but you don't have to do that. You can just glue it here if you want them to open, and it's like this, like an accordion. And you could have a big piece of cardstock here to write a longer message, okay? But I am choosing to keep this closed down, okay? So that will be glued just like that, okay? I will have glue that will attach this side to the front there, or you can go ahead and glue this side down if you want to, okay? I think I'm going to do that. Make it easy, right? Okay, so then this is going to go over like that. Stamp your image first, and you can do up and down like this, portrait or landscape like this. However, your sentiment or your image fits best on there. I think I'm going to do mine like this because I want to see. Yes, okay, because of what sentiment I'm going to use when I create this card. I am going to use grateful for the everyday magic of you. No, it's your birth. I didn't forget your birthday. I'm just stretching out the celebration. I love that. Love that. Okay, and then on the inside, I could put happy birthday. Okay. If you do it like this, which I've done some in portrait, you can use this sentiment and still have room for congratulations. All right. Okay. So now we're going to go like that. And I'm going to go ahead and glue that on. So when you turn it over, you want to put the adhesive on the right side of your die because you don't want to glue it shut, right? Okay, I should have done it the other way, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and do this just to show you. Okay. Now, once you have that there, so that this is hidden when you open, when it's closed, you would stamp your sentiment here and then put it directly behind this piece here. Put your adhesive here and then glue it down. Okay, let me just do that. Just show you. Putting it there. I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive. All right. Match that up and then lay it down. And then so when your card is closed, it covers that inside sentiment piece. Okay. All right. Let me show you some other cards created with that. Here's one that I did. Here's to beautiful and happy beginnings. And I also didn't share. You will get these punched daisies in there with you with your kit. It says congratulations on the inside. Okay, here's another one. This one has the I didn't forget your birthday sentiment. Okay. Happy birthday. Here's another one. Okay. And then here's another birthday. And I just put that daisy on the outside and one on the inside. Okay. And I have one more sample here. Here's to beautiful and happy beginnings and happily ever after. And there it is on the inside. Okay. So in your kit, you'll get the base, the designer paper, 2 labels, 2 punch daisies. Okay. All right. So last but not least is a fun and simple card. Okay. And this is a great way to use your 6x6 designer paper. Okay. So again, I'm using the Something Fancy bundle here with one of the labels. I'm using just a little strip of ribbon. Who remembers this faux stitching technique from a long time ago? I just threw that in there on this sample because I wanted to try it. Okay. Does anybody remember doing that a long time ago? And then you could also, I could have put the faux stitching here like this was stitched down. Okay. it's just something fun. I wanted to add it on that one and to show you. So this piece is 3 inches wide. So you know you can get two out of one sheet of designer paper. This paper is from the Sentimental Park Designer Series paper. No, it's not. What's the name of this? It's not. It's, yeah, Regency Park Designer Series paper. Okay. So I cut it in half and then I cut it at 5 1/4. So I had a little strip left over. Okay. And I don't have it in here what I did, but I'll show you in a minute. Let me get the packet out. So in your packet, you could have any of these designs that have navy and mango in them. Okay. So here was the other piece that I cut for that sample. Okay. And then here's one I did without the stitching. Okay. See, did I do the inside? No, I didn't. Okay. I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay. 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 mango base. Okay. And also you have a little strip of the ribbon with the Balmy Breeze down the center. Another one of the Something Fancy labels. A 1 by 5 1/4 inch strip of Balmy Blue. This is what is that highlight right here behind this designer paper here. Okay. And here this is 3 by 5 1/4. And this is what I did with the extra piece that I cut off the bottom there. 3/4 inches wide by 3. Okay. And then I just angled it and glued it on the 4 by 5 1/4 piece of basic white that goes on the inside. So let me go ahead and put that there. Okay. So you'll have this little piece in your kit. And then let's take our designer paper. See, it's got the mango and the Balmy Blue in there. So I'll take this strip, very simply glue that behind this on the right side. And I have about a 1/4 inch showing. Somewhere, but probably 3/8. I don't know. I just, however I want it to look, okay? You can decide for yourself. You can have a larger border there if you want. I had too much glue. And then we're going to glue that down on the front. So simple. We all love simple designs, huh? This would be one you could mass produce for any occasion. So I will tell you this, when you put it on here, I judge this space here by here and here. Thank you, Patty. That is, I'm glad that's helpful for you. I can't talk today, but it's really helpful for me too. Okay, so, and I don't have to be looking up and putting it on the screen. So it's just easier for me like that. Okay, so there we have that. Then when you would stamp your sentiment here, and then I'm not going to glue mine, but you put a piece of or strip of adhesive there, and then glue this down like that, flip it over, and then place it down. Okay, and then that's your card. And then you have rhinestones there. If you, or the gems, see how I put these, scattered these 3 here? All right, and these here. Okay, those are the 3 cards in our card kit for this month. The designer paper may vary, but it will be beautiful no matter what paper you have, and you'll have a fun design. And also, I will say I'm going to try to get the project sheet created and done so that you'll have a project sheet that you can print out with the measurements and stuff for these 3 projects. I probably will not indicate a designer paper and stamps or anything like that. Okay, I'll put what you need because some of this is retiring, as we know. And so that you use your imagination and your creativity to put the cards together. Because you could do images on these pieces, okay? However you want to do it. Thank you, Diane. That was my goal, is to have some easy to put together this month. You know, all in March, middle, like to the end, I was trying to show, because I've had so many requests for simple cards, okay? And these have some die cuts and things, but they could very easily be substituted with a cut rectangle. Okay. All right. So, the sky's the limit, guys. Use your creativity. It's your card. There aren't mistakes. It's beautiful. And send those cards. Okay. Make someone's day. Thank you, Patty. Me too. It's like affected my speech too, I think. Thank you, Karen. Okay. So let me see. Dare I show my face? Let me just try to say goodbye here. Let me see if I can. Here I am. Okay. Get the light off. Okay. So give it a try. Again, this is my thank you gift for this month, and $50 minimum purchase. Let me put the banner up again. It's just easier. Okay. And if you'll use the host code, that will be great and so appreciated. Thank you so much. If, let's see, the retiring list, the last chance list, my goodness, all of the things that have already sold out. Oh my goodness. Okay. So if there's something you're wanting, don't wait. Okay. That, and let's see, my thank you gift. And don't forget to sign up for my email list if you have not done that, and get a free online class. Okay. Y'all have a great weekend. Happy Easter to all of you. Blessings of this holy season. You take care. I love you all. Bye-bye.